What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our garage of broken stuff. Today we're going to fix broken stuff. So we're going to start engine mounts on Valkyrie CTS-v. We're also going to go over there to the Camaro, which is not really broken, but needs to be finished. And we're going to get the radiator done, put in there, sensors and the water lines hooked up, and get that finished. With any luck, the end of the video will have that car over here moving backwards and forwards under its own power, and maybe, just maybe, we're going to do a little burnout. Putting the mounts in Sharon's car, I wanted to take a minute and say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you everybody for subscribing. We just hit 316 subscribers yesterday, which is absolutely incredible, and thank you so much for all that. Real quick with this video though, everything is out of order, everything is weird. There's weeks between filming, between Christmas holiday, New Year, somebody getting sick with a virus that you can't mention on YouTube, somebody else not getting sick with the same virus, so having to be quarantined from each other. Everything is a complete and utter mess. So yes, my hair gets much shorter in this video.
Get a little shave.
Everything, all of this gets shorter. Yeah, so take that all with a grain of salt. It is kind of one cohesive thought, but it's just randomness throughout the whole thing. So
try to enjoy.
Yeah, try to enjoy what we've got going on here and not think about the fact that we're complete idiots and couldn't film anything cohesively. So, we're going to start with Sharon unboxing her Creative Steel Limovibe mounts, which anybody that's ever watched Sharon unbox anything, you know you're in for a good time.
Struggle Bus makes an appearance.
Fancy. Ooh, chocolate! Must be the holiday season.
Ghirardelli, too.
It's fancy chocolate.
It's actually expensive stuff.
Cold.
It's an effects truck.
Can't get it out.
Why am I not surprised?
Listen. You hush your face. They're beefy. I don't know what stock mount ones look like.
Are they filled with oil is the question.
I don't think so.
Hmm?
Cool. Hopefully it doesn't go poof.
When we last left off, we have a broken motor mount from the track. Again, Supercharger tried to make its own little cowl hood. Did pretty good getting up there and actually taking a bunch of paint off and nailing this thing real bad. Normally it would hit over here, and you can see just how far everything moved when the motor mount gave up. And there's also under here, I'm real glad we had this powder coated, but right about, where is it? Oh, right here. There's a hit. You can't really see it. But I got to get down there to those motor mounts, and they're way down in there. So that means taking off the coil packs, coils, plugs, headers have to come out. All of this has to come out. Same thing on this side. On this side, I have to take the steering shaft out. It's all got to be done from underneath. Get the exhaust out. I got to take the parachute off the back and the whole thing. So I'm not going to film all that boring stuff. We'll get back to it when I am getting one of the mounts out.
Did you get her yet?
Yep. Yeah, I got her. I got it. It's coming out in many pieces. It's supposed to be in one piece. And, definitely not in one piece anymore. That's a piece of it. That is a piece of it.
Dang.
Oh, no, there's more. Hang on. We got a whole lot more down here. Just trying to do it without spilling the oil, because it's still got some in it. Okay. Come around this way, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe it does.
Do you need some music?
Huh?
Do you need some music?
No, I'll have to pull this out the bottom of it. I don't want to make a mess.
see. Ugh. Well, I don't think that's supposed to be a 3-piece mount.
No. That's where all the oil came from. So that is supposed to be attached like that, I guess. And then this over top of it.
Is that rubber or metal? Metal.
Oh, it's rubber and metal. But it's broken. It's very, very broken.
And what's the oil supposed to do again? Other than make a mess?
It's there to make sure that when it breaks, you think you blew your engine into pieces. That's what the oil's there for.
Well, it definitely was sufficient in that.
Oh man, look how bent this thing is right here.
I mean, it's cracked. Oh no, that's oil.
Yeah, that's oil. But no, yeah, it's bent real good right here. Yeah, it ripped this whole thing apart.
Oops.
I blame Mark.
It's the tuner's fault.
Yes, blame the tuner. You always blame the tuner.
Just kidding, Mark.
No, there's that one. Actually, it smells like liquor.
Liquor?
Smell
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Gag. That's gross.
it. I'm really happy that you had that reaction to that. That almost made the last, 7 hours of my life work of it? Just to get this one out because it was so beat up. So, there you go. You can clean this up, put it on your shelf of shame.
No, that's not going on the shelf.
There's a lot of oil under there. Alright, time to clean it up and then we'll get the new one in. No. Alright, so I stayed up till about 4:30 in the morning last night getting this car all fixed up. All done. New mounts are in. We're ready to go for a test drive on this, see how the Illumivide mounts work. So we're going to do that. And then when we get back, we'll start on Camaro over there. Now, I know you guys saw me doing TIG welding on my car before, exhaust pipes and all that stuff, and a couple brackets and whatnot. So I could have done the aluminum, but there are two things stopping me. Number one, I ran out of gas and it's Sunday, can't get any more gas. Number two is that holds coolant under pressure, and I'm an idiot. You don't want me welding stuff that's going to have coolant under pressure, possibly going down a racetrack where it could spurt out and do stuff. So I brought it to a buddy of mine who is a welder fabricator. Just got back. This is all done. Just got this welded up. Got my two little bungs welded here in my radiator. Coolant pressure sensor is going to go there. Steam port, the LS steam port's going to go there. That's for the overflow to my overflow tank, which I don't have an overflow tank or an overflow line or anything like that. So most likely like a Gatorade bottle or something. But bring it in and start putting it in the car. Before I shove the radiator back in this hole here, I have some wiring. It's going to be a lot easier to clean up when the radiator is out. For starters, I just did this. This is the dome pressure sensor. I just put this end on that and put that on there. I got to do the same thing here for the coolant pressure sensor, and then I can finish up all these wires. This one goes to the fan. But I can get all these wires finished up and kind of taped up, loomed up, make it kind of looking nice. Transmission oil cooler lines, I'm not really going to mess with those right now. We don't need them at the moment. They are full of transmission fluid though, so that's good. Some wiring, and then we'll put the radiator in and start hooking stuff up. So I hooked up the cooling system. It's running, heating up in the back. Let all the air out of it. Sounds pretty good. Not getting too hot. Take a look underneath the hood on this thing. Well, she's warm. 191 degrees. That's the battery charger I have on the back causing that. Fuel pressure is about 50, needs to go up a little more. Let's see. sounds perfect. I'm actually really liking that. So I think we're gonna kind of slide it over here, jack it up, check the transmission linkage, and maybe see if it goes backwards and forwards on its own. She's on the ground. Got tires filled with air, did a nut and bolt check underneath. Did what I think has to be done. Sharon's doing me a favor and wiping down the windows while I just finished up the tire pressure, and we're gonna see if it goes backwards and forwards. I have no mirrors and can't roll the windows down just yet, so I'm gonna have to get backed up. So Sharon's gonna be doing the backing up. First time ever for her.
You ready for the maiden voyage?
I think I'm gonna get it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put a bolt in this seat. Oh,
This is uncharted territory.
yeah, I know.
I'm excited. We got reverse, folks. So, what's up?
Transmission simple. Alright, so I'm gonna put more transmission fluid. You can cut that off.
What you got?
Well, we fixed the brakes and put the line lock button on here on the solenoid just to make sure the line lock worked, which it does. So we're good there. But I'm taking it off because I'm going to pull it back out because the brakes now work and the shifter's adjusted. So I want to check out how well the brakes work and if the shifter actually shifts and does shifty thingies. And I get all the gears and not just some of the gears when I want them some of the time. And I want all the gears all the time. So we're going to try that. And then check out the brakes, make sure they're working. We're not going to have long for this because I think all of the spark plug wires, except for that one, are touching something that's going to get hot. So
So it sounds like you don't have many chances.
to make sure everything works before getting spark plug wires put in this thing, no. Because like I said, everything is touching everything else that's touching hot stuff.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah, look at that. That speed engineering wire does really well right there.
Yeah, that's like I think the only one not touching something.
It is. It's the only one not touching anything. What do we got? You got this? Computer.
It's got your own little like rocket ship in here, you know.
Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. I prefer the TikTok version, and that's very fitting for this car, but not gonna say it. Stall. Yeah, no shit.
What is that noise? It's not. It's here.
That's
Oh, it's the boost controller.
boost controller stall?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, wait, look, I have a. Ah, I have a mirror.
definitely did better than last time. I think he forgot that his fuel lines are still not tied up all the way, so might need to go remind him of that. But it definitely seems to run better as far as shifting and the brakes, actually working. Nice job!
Actually, okay, so they did do a single burnout.
Yeah. You got, what are those connectors hanging down?
That's stuff we don't need anymore.
Okay.
Old CAN bus stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you also forgot to tie up your fuel lines. I know.
What's up?
Said you also forgot to tie up your fuel lines. You said you wanted to do that.
Those aren't fuel lines. I already got those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those were got while I was in my isolation.
How, does it seem better than last time? It looks like it was better.
No knocking, no nothing. I know I saw exhaust come out of here. Yeah, so the wastegate's open.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it's shifting better, and it definitely stops.
Oh yeah, it stopped. Oh yeah. It's got all the stuff.
Cool.
Yep. Alright. Enough noise for right now. Let's stop the log. Remember that.
Save the log. Not too shabby.
Well, that's it. Camaro did a burnout. She moves herself around. Transmission's adjusted. Brakes work. It's all good. Ish. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're going to do something we haven't done in like 3 years since I got the Camaro, and I'm going to pull it out so we have the entire garage free so we can clean this disaster up. Because it is a literal disaster in here. So, yeah. I might actually put the mirrors on too, because I have mirrors for it. Of course they're not the same color as the car. Why would they be? But I might put those on because that's going to make backing out a lot easier. So, that's going to do it for now, though. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.